Hello, I'm Austin Anderson and this is Homeowner Hacks with Burton. I've lived in this house for 3 years and I've never done anything with the furnace. I've never cleaned it, I've never looked at it. I have no idea what's involved with maintaining a furnace. So I gave Burton a call, they're on their way over and they're gonna give me the 101. All right, Tim, here is the furnace, and I pretty much just need to know how to maintain this beast.
So, off to the side of the furnace, you'll usually find some sort of a disconnect for the service technician's purposes, shutting the power off to the system. So, starting with your furnace doors here, you want to make sure that you take note of how these come off, because it sometimes matters the way they come in and the order that they come on and off. Looking inside of the furnace here, you have several components, starting with the inducer motor. Your inducer motor is what's going to carry the hot exhaust gas out from the furnace. Up top, we have our flame sensor. This sits directly in line with the flame of the furnace when the gas is ignited. When you have an issue with it being fouled up or dirty, what will end up happening is the flame will try to attempt to light and stop several times as the furnace has not sensed that the gas has been ignited. Directly above our furnace here, we have both our intake and exhaust air. On more older, less efficient furnaces, more your 80%, you'll notice a steel vent exhaust pipe, normally going up to your roof. On newer high efficiency furnaces, they will all utilize PVC exhaust going to the closest or most convenient wall exiting the house. And over here, we have your air filter access behind these magnetic strips. Now, all furnaces will have different options and locations, but every time will be in front of the furnace or on the airflow going in line. Carefully slide these out. You may find some metal edges. And you want to make sure that before you pull these out, you've always got your power off to the furnace. They will usually have some sort of an indication as to the direction of your airflow. Usually looking at the furnace, you'll notice the air coming back out, therefore air coming into the furnace. So following the arrow's instruction, making sure that your filter has been installed in the correct direction. Replacing your magnetic strips here to make sure that no unwanted air not going through the filter is entering the furnace. So the most common 3 issues that I would recommend keeping an eye out for, first one being that flame sensor that we had mentioned. So gently removing the one screw and removing the flame sensor out. Now cleaning this, you just basically want to wipe it off with something as simple as a crisp dollar bill. Nothing too abrasive, as that will damage your flame sensor for future use. So carefully getting this back in here, turn, and then we'll get that screw back into place to hold it. Now, down in the lower portion of the furnace, you'll notice blower motor in the back inside of this housing. When this fails, similar to issues with your inducer motor, you may notice an electrical, kind of an unfamiliar smell, as well as either scraping metal on metal or grinding sounds, or very well, it may just not turn on at all.
If there is a smell, will it come through the vents or will I just be able to smell it down here?
You may notice it throughout the home through the vents, or it may be more locally noticed down closer towards the furnace. Down here we have our control board to the furnace. Now think of this more or less as the brain of the furnace. When this fails or has issues, it can cause a wide range of the different issues throughout the furnace. Whenever checking the furnace, one of the main things we'll look at is to see if we notice any discoloration, anything that shows that maybe one portion of the computer board is heated up more than the rest. At this time, there's not really much to be done with it as far as service or maintenance.
Well, awesome, Tim. Thanks for giving me the run through on this thing. And if I, smell anything weird, and hear any horrifying noises, we'll give you guys a call.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for your time.
Yeah. All right, well, Tim filled me in on everything it takes to clean the furnace, maintain the furnace, and also let me know if I hear horrifying noises in the middle of the night or smell anything burning, to give him a call. So, same goes for you. You smell anything, hear anything weird, or you want to know how to maintain your furnace, just call Burton.